Hello and welcome to online prenatal class. I'm Sue Stiles, your prenatal teacher for this series. And I was just compelled to make a short video series because I've been teaching classes to my family, my kids, their friends, colleagues over the years. And with online being so accessible, I just thought what I have to share could really help without being a whole course like a manual, or a medical journal, just the things that you need to know. Like, do you even know what your real due date is? I mean, this is a moving target and really important at the end of pregnancy when you're trying to decide whether you're giving birth early or if you might not be in labor yet. Is it really late? Well, women are actually pregnant for 265 days. So that helps a little bit. But do you know when you really got pregnant? Because the eggs can float around, sperm can last 3 to 7 days. It's a little bit of a moving target, but when you know that real information, then you can make informed decisions. And that's what I'm really about, making an informed decision. Because if the doctor thinks that you're 1 week overdue and they want to induce you, then you start a possible domino effect of you might have an IV, a Pitocin drip to start contractions. If labor's not progressing normally, then they're going to look for more interventions to help deliver a baby that very possibly wasn't quite ready to come out yet. Now, I will say I am not a medical doctor, so any information that you hear here, you can go take to your doctor, take to your midwife, ask for their expertise. I don't know you, I don't know your history, so they are the expert that you can have a conversation with, and hopefully you trust them. I spent almost a decade teaching childbirth education classes in Vancouver, BC, in what was then called the Grace Hospital. Now it's the BC Women's Hospital and Health Center. And we were trained through the University of British Columbia, UBC, and we were also affiliated part of the International Childbirth Education Association. And I loved what I did. Well, I had my own 4 children, but the reason I started with that education was because after my first birth, I just thought, what the heck happened? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Someone needs to teach the classes better than what I had just at the local health unit at that time. So I teach what I wish I would have known and what I think is most important for um, husbands, wives, partners to know before they're going in, so that you have some confidence, that you have some knowledge from you've got a friend in me. And even if we don't know each other personally yet, it's just like you're a friend of the family. So I'm going to just produce a handful of videos, of short videos. You can watch them at your leisure. Your partner can watch them on demand. And in those videos, I am going to talk about the best things for mom and baby while you're in the last trimester, getting ready. I'm going to cover how to prepare for birth, how to visualize, maybe what to think about, what will reduce the pain the most. I am here to talk about the choices that you will have, and I'm non-biased. You take the information, make an informed choice. I'm just here to give you the information, and you make the decisions that are best for you. But just to start off and give you a bit of value in the intro video, whether you buy the other prenatal course or not, here's 3 things I wish I would have known. So first of all, during the last trimester, you need to be careful and conscious of what you are eating, because during the last 6 weeks or so, baby's also starting to put on fat and weight. And yes, you are supposed to gain weight during pregnancy, but I'll tell you a quick story about my sister-in-law. She ended up having an 11-pound baby boy, her second one, natural childbirth. He broke a record in the hospital for the heaviest baby being born in the hospital at that time. And I wish I would have known, hey, if you love pierogies and sausage, maybe don't eat them the whole last trimester of your pregnancy. Don't give in to every whim. keep good habits, good eating habits in mind, because the weight does fill out the baby as well. Yes, you're able to birth an 11-pound baby. Actually, the weight of the baby doesn't make much difference to the intensity of the birth, but I wish I would have known that. Another thing I wish I would have been prepared for after my third baby, and I was already a prenatal teacher. I thought I was very planned out, but at postpartum, and I have never struggled with depression or really feeling down too much. But when we came home from the hospital and my in-laws were babysitting the other kids for us, the first thing that my father-in-law said, and I know he didn't mean to hurt my feelings, but as I walked in, the first thing he said was, "Wow, you still look pregnant." Yeah, no kidding. However, in my vulnerable state with hormones rushing through my body, having just gone through birth, I couldn't take that comment and it really hit me hard. So I wish I would have been more prepared, maybe talked with my husband about those people that you are going to be seeing right after you have the baby. Hey, be nice to the mother. Don't say anything. Think about what you're saying before you say it, because it can kick off some negative hormones and some negative feelings, and it's easy to avoid. You have just been through the miracle of birthing life. Your body is an instrument, of life-giving force. It's just so wonderful, all of the things that your body does naturally. So you don't want to be feeling sad about the way you look or anything afterwards. I am also going to share in these videos one of the best moves that a doula, a support person, showed one of my daughters when her labor stalled out. And I had never known about this before. So I will for sure share that, because she had the baby within about 3 hours after that. So I'm just here to offer you some value. I hope you'll find them valuable, and I'm always here to help. My email is sue@suestyles.com. You can click below, sign up, enjoy the prenatal videos, and I wish you the best birth ever.